Hey, what's happening everyone? I'm SirJames coming at you guys with another video, and today I want to go ahead and do a video discussion as far as dressing up in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Anytime that I post a video where I'm inside the park dressed up, or photos that I put on social media, a lot of you guys keep coming to me and saying, wait, how are you dressing up? I thought we can't wear costumes, or what's going on? I need help getting a better understanding of this, and that's why I wanted to do this video to help you guys get a little bit of better understanding what's considered okay and what's not okay in terms of dressing up in the park. Now, this won't be able to go over every single little details because you're going to also have to rely on social media, what people have also worn that they've got away with. Now, before we get into it, I actually have some really good breaking news for you guys. I know many of you have enjoyed my lightsaber reviews, especially from all the legacy sabers, including some of the custom ones. But a lot of you have been kind of curious and always asking me, because I see this every day, is are they going to be getting new lightsabers? Are they going to add this character, that character, this character? Well, good news, there are two brand new legacy sabers added to the lineup in Galaxy's Edge. The first one is called the Reforged Skywalker, which is the one that Rey uses in the new film. What is that one? Well, that's the one where this saber, as you guys recall, broke in Episode 8. It was broken in half, and Rey has since repaired it. That's the saber that they're selling. And then the other saber is called Ben Solo. Now, a lot of people have been accusing me of potentially showing a spoiler for the new film when it's not. Ben Solo's saber has been revealed since Episode 8 in a flashback scene involving Luke Skywalker and Ben Solo. If you don't believe me, look it up. His lightsaber's there. We've seen how it looks long before this new film, so it's not a spoiler. Now, that saber is going to cost you $140, while the Reforged Skywalker is $130. Yes, I am getting the sabers. Someone did pick them up for me because I'm currently blacked out until early January, and I should have them in by tomorrow, so be on the lookout for those. Now let's go ahead and get into the whole costume, or dressing up, looking the part, if you will, for Galaxy's Edge. Now, Disney has made an article a few months back, which I know my viewer base and subscribers weren't as big as it is now, which I'm narrowing close to 50,000, which I do appreciate, by the way, and I do plan on doing a giveaway once I hit 50K, so hopefully you guys look forward to that one. But anyways, they pretty much lay down a basic guidelines of what's considered okay and not okay. Now, do keep in mind that if you're someone who is under the age of 14, you have more freedom compared to us, the adults. So some of the stuff that we, the adults, can't wear, you can. But if you're over the age of 14, we have a few restrictions and rules that we have to follow. And so I guess dressing the part is still considered as part of Disney bounding, if you will. Now, what is considered not okay? What can we not wear as the adults? Again, for those of you over the age of 14. Well, first off, if you're planning on going to the park in full costume, unless if it's a special event, because special events like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween, you do have a little bit more of a lighter policy. There's still some rules, but you can get away with more things involving those kind of events. But for the daily, everyday use, again, you can't wear full costume. So, for example, if you show up at the park dressing up as Mr. Kylo Ren over here, that's not okay. There's only one Kylo Ren there, and that's the one that walks around and interrogates you while you're in Batuu, which is my favorite interactions that I do enjoy. That scared the crap out of me so much right now. Oh, I panicked there. I thought his lightsaber broke. Let me, whoa, I just got him, and I didn't want his saber to break. Oh, okay, so can't wear full costumes. Still gonna wear it. The other thing is that you can't wear full robes. So these big, thick robes, whether it's the black one here or the brown one, whether it's Jedi, Sith, or Dark Jedi, whichever variant you want to go for, you cannot wear this. Again, under age of 14, you can, but for the adults, you can't wear this. Why? I don't know, that's Disney's rules and guidelines. Now, again, do keep in mind that I'm referring to the California location, so if you're in the Florida one, the rules may be a bit different over there, and I really don't know how they do their policy. I'm just referring to the one that I go to all the time, because these are the ones that I've had most encounters with. But you cannot wear this, even if it's freezing cold. There's some ways to go about getting nice and warm during the cold, but can't wear this. What else is not okay is obviously bringing in any form of blasters. Blasters are not okay, real or fake. I mean, there's no real blasters because that would be considered guns, which obviously any form of real weapons is not allowed. Lightsabers are perfectly fine. In fact, you could even bring your own custom lightsaber, which, well, mine's too far. I don't want to use the Force right now. But even if you have a custom lightsaber, you can still bring it into Galaxy's Edge. I brought my custom saber in. It's always fun to see the reactions of people like, wow, look how bright that is, and just showing it off and talking about custom sabers. Obviously, you know, custom sabers are not going to be for everyone because it's a lot more money versus a Galaxy's Edge lightsaber, which is a much more affordable, completely understandable. Because, I mean, I'm dived into that and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful involving this. I'd rather get more Hot Toys than anything. But yeah, you can bring in your own custom lightsaber. You could showcase that around. You could showcase the sabers that you've bought in Galaxy's Edge, whether it's the Legacy one, Savi's Workshop. You could wear it on your hilt and any portion of the park. Perfectly fine. The only thing you cannot do is have lightsaber fights because they don't want you swinging around the sabers, and if you potentially hurt anyone, that's going to look bad on Disney's end. So the last thing that we want to do is to have lightsabers banned. So lightsabers are perfectly fine, even custom ones. Just keep in mind that if you're someone with a custom saber that has like a lot of spikes and sharp edges, your mileage may vary on that one. Now, also masks, you cannot wear masks if you're an adult. So if you buy the Kylo Ren mask that they have there or any of the other masks that they sell or helmets, you can't wear those. Now, what is okay? Well, for example, this jacket that I'm wearing, which when I first went to Galaxy's Edge during the preview event, I actually had this on with a shirt to go along. Basically, I was dressed to look like I'm someone who's part of the Resistance. Even had a little bag strapped to my leg with the Resistance logo. I was perfectly fine. I've had no issues with that. The other things that are considered okay is the Jedi and Sith tunic or Dark Jedi tunics. These are perfectly fine. You can buy these in the Outfitters and you could put these on and wear them with pride while you're inside the park. And again, whether it's inside Galaxy's Edge, the main portion of Disney, or even over at California Adventure, you're perfectly A-okay, along with having the belt on and even having your lightsaber on display and all that fun stuff. This is perfectly fine. No issues. Now, typically when I'm wearing this, for the longest time when I had the black tunic here, I was wearing this with gray pants, gray dress pants, because this was in the early stages where I'm kind of testing the boundaries of what I can get away with, and I'm sure a lot of people were doing the same thing. I know I wasn't the only one. And I've now started to wear this with black pants, and I've been perfectly fine. I've had no issues whatsoever. In fact, I also recently bought this Kylo Ren scarf hood piece that they sell in Galaxy's Edge. And I've put this on with my outfit, and I've had zero issues. In fact, I'll have an image on screen, the last one that I took when people were kind of questioning me on that one. So again, this is perfectly fine. This is A-okay. I've seen other people get away with stuff too. So your mileage may vary, and I would probably recommend you also look on social media to see what kind of pictures people have taken. I'm sure there's people dressed up in some way, shape, or form. Now, in regards to the robe, even though you can't wear this, if you're putting it on for pictures, that's perfectly fine. You are encouraged to go ahead and put this on. If you're doing it for a photo op, that's perfectly fine. But walking around in the park with this on, not okay. Photos are A-okay. Just want to kind of clarify that one. And I think that's really about it. That should hopefully give you guys a little bit of a better understanding, at least from what I've personally worn and versus stuff that I've seen. Because I've seen a girl there who pretty much looks like Rey, and she's been perfectly fine inside the park. I mean, she looks fine and dresses fine, if that makes any sense. And then what else? Yeah, I've seen quite a bit of things that people are able to get away with. But again, your mileage may vary, even with dealing with the security at all times. But if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comment section down below. But like I said, yes, those 2 new Legacy Sabers, which are indeed real, I will have by tomorrow, and I will try to get a review out tomorrow before I see the new film. So until then, I'll see you guys on the next video. Watch out. Watch out.
identity card for verification.
How about I give you enough credits you don't need some identification?
That's an odd response. Your identification. So that's you. And I just take your word for it? We'll find out. We always do.